Sinatra. Homie, I'm coming.
To start this off, let's take a trip down memory lane. It's the summer of 1995. You and your friends have been waiting for months for the Mortal Kombat movie to come out. So, with popcorn in one hand and a drink in the other, you sit down in your seats eagerly awaiting the start of the movie. You sit in that room, shrouded by darkness for the duration of the film, glued to your seat because of the non-stop action presented in front of you. You finish the movie thinking, hey, that was awesome! Yeah, there was no blood or gore, but hey, all my favorite characters are there, like Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Sonya, Raiden, Scorpion, Goro, Art, Lean. Okay, they weren't all winners, but still, that was a kick-ass movie. Now fast forward 2 more years to 1997, and you're even more excited to see that there's a brand new Mortal Kombat movie, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So much like before, with popcorn in one hand and a drink in the other, you sit down in your seat eagerly awaiting the start of the movie. You sit in that room, shrouded in darkness for the duration of the film, glued to your seat because of the non-stop action presented in front of you. You finish the movie thinking, oh god, why would you do this? Your face begins to melt off of your body, your arms fall into shambles on the ground, your legs begin to fall apart as you transform into a translucent puddle of mud and blood and suffering. Okay, maybe that was just me, but still, Mortal Kombat Annihilation practically killed any chance of a Mortal Kombat movie ever coming out again. That is, until 2011 rolled along, and with it, a new showing of the cinematic possibilities of the Mortal Kombat universe. Here we have Mortal Kombat Legacy, essentially the closest thing to a Mortal Kombat TV show since Mortal Kombat Conquest, which was shit. This series spanned 3 seasons and showed the potential of the Mortal Kombat brand. It was excellently shot and brought the Mortal Kombat world to places that it's never been before, that place being reality. Now, this wasn't a movie per se, but it did open the doors for future endeavors using the topic. So, now we're in the present, where rumors have been spurring about a new Mortal Kombat movie. Now, up until very recently, these have just been fruitless claims, until a recent interview in August with James Wan of Saw fame, where he stated, "The key here is to try and do it right. I don't want to rush into it. So right now, we're just trying to take our time and make sure that it's heading in the right direction. I think that's more important than trying to rush through it and pump people up for something that no one likes." This proves that there is a Mortal Kombat movie in development, or at the very least in pre-production phases. However, recently we've got some even bigger news that helps us have a better timestamp on how far the production is going. As Sonny Mccoy, or at least that's how I'm going to pronounce it, I'm going to put his name on screen right now, has been announced as the director for the project. So it's official. A Mortal Kombat movie is in the works as of right now, and will be coming out at some point in the future. Yes, I realize that this in itself is kinda old news, but let me delve further into why this is actually the greatest thing since AJ Styles. First, let's start with Simon McCoy. First of all, Simon is a huge gamer and has worked with projects involving gaming in the past. I mean, just look at his website. He's been a part of some of the coolest gaming commercials of all time. Yeah, I realize that those are just commercials, but it does show that Simon actually cares about the subject matter, that being Mortal Kombat, which is a video game, and isn't just going in for a quick cash grab. If he puts his heart into the project, we could actually see something special given Mortal Kombat's rich plot. Now let's take a look at James Wan, who I'm most excited about. Now I'm sure most of you know that James Wan was announced, as I previously stated, back in August, but not all of you might know what he's famous for. James Wan is most well known for The Conjuring and, most importantly, Saw. Now, The Conjuring is one of the best horror movies to come out in the past few years, and it shows James Wan's chops when it comes to creating suspense, and even some horror aspects that are prevalent in the Mortal Kombat series, occasionally at least. And as for Saw, well, the one thing that can be used to describe Saw is gore. Well, that and convoluted plot lines, but mostly the gore. Saw is one of the goriest, most sadistic movies that has ever existed, really, and the entire franchise just becomes gorier and gorier with each new installment. And Mortal Kombat is exactly the same, except on the gaming side of things. This could mean, for the first time ever, we come across an actual rated R Mortal Kombat game, which means we can finally see a fatality on the big screen. So, given the assumed state of production at the moment, it's easy to speculate that the movie will coincide with Mortal Kombat 11, which will likely come out in 2018 or 2019, depending on how well Injustice 2 does and how much DLC they're going to be following it up with. So that's the information we have right now when it comes to the Mortal Kombat movie. This is some insane stuff, and I can't wait to see what James Wan is able to do with this creative property. So, what do you guys think about the Mortal Kombat movie? When's it coming out? Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe for more awesome content, and if you haven't already, leave a like if you enjoyed. My name is Tyler, and I am out.